We brainstormed.
So we started with a brainstorm.
Raised our hands and came up with ideas, and we fed off each other's ideas to make one verse and then a chorus,
then we put them all together.
Awesome. Yeah.
Right, good.
I like the process of it, how we went through the brainstorming, and then we got the chorus, and then we did all the verses.
Awesome. Do you remember why we wrote the chorus first?
Because the main idea.
Yeah. Awesome. And how did we come up with melodies?
People would comment,
Mm-hmm.
and then some people would join in, and then you put it in one.
Yes.
And then some people would do half of a verse, and then the other person would take their idea and do the second half, or the same with the chorus and the bridge and stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. And did we write the melodies first, or what part did we write first?
The lyrics.
The lyrics.
And what are the lyrics?
The words to the song.
Yay. Cool.
It was kind of hard because some people wanted one idea and the other person wanted another, and it wasn't arguing, but we were oh well, this will sound better, but this tune won't sound good with the lyrics for this.
How did you work through those problems in your group?
We pretty much we brainstormed, but then we had to agree and say you know what, we could do half of it my way, half of it your way, and then we could see where we are from there.
My group's got.
Yeah, what did you learn about working with people?
Really, I didn't really like it at first, before we did all this. And then once we did it, I sort of realized that even with working with someone, how much it helps, because if you don't, then how do you know what to do? Sometimes that person knows more than you, and you can get advice from that person.
That's great.
Awesome. Yeah.
And how did we make decisions when we were writing a song as a full group?
We voted. When some people didn't really have a good idea, or if they wanted to do something that the whole group didn't really want to do, then but they were insist on doing it and they wouldn't do anything else, we could vote and
It was just a lot easier when they would all come together instead of no, I want this idea, no, I want this idea. So we took a vote on what idea we should use, and it was so much easier.
Cool.
I felt like our whole class has learned something from this, because before we'd argue a lot, but when we started doing this, when we got into the groups, we kind of learned more about each other and stuff.
Do you feel like you know more about the westward expansion now that we did this?
Mm-hmm. It feels like we know what they went through after a while, because before you'd be oh, this is just boring old history. We learn this almost every year. Why do we have to learn it again and again and again? But doing this, interactive stuff, it makes it more interesting and more exciting to talk about and stuff like that, and also to come up with ideas, because, before you just think of the people as, oh, they're all famous people or not famous people who were old and in history.
Yeah, then you guys were kind of putting yourself in there, yourselves in their
and now
shoes.
we feel we can beat them.
Also that it was what Kira said, when people know about history, they think it's just I don't know, everyone has their own perspective of learning. Some people just plain old learning, or they like to read books. They like to be taught on the board, and you guys, you made actually a new type of learning using songs, using the message to make westward expansion this in a song instead of just plain old learning. It's not boring.
Nice.
Cool.
I don't really like singing alone in front of people, but then at the end of this, I wasn't really, I didn't feel embarrassed or anything. I just felt I don't care anymore.
That's awesome. Why do you think that is? Do you have any idea maybe why your feelings changed?
Maybe because I realized when the other people were singing, nobody was laughing or making fun of them or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
So when we first started this, I didn't really like it. I just not paying attention that much. But now I just really like it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you know what changed? Do you have any idea?
I'm like just making songs. I just want to sing the whole thing, and then right here, I know what it feels like now, and I really want to do it again.
Yes.